Check. Hey, look at that. The button works. Welcome in. I am Trisket109. It's stupid late. I am in, like, just the worst mood. It has been a very bad week that seems to never want to get any better. So, fuck it. Here we are. And it's time to play some video games. I figured I needed to get started on this at some point. Lament of Innocence. The Castlevania game, the first Castlevania game on the PS2. A game with an October vibe, as I have been told. Because I don't like to use the word Halloween, because I don't like Halloween. This guy. You can come at me if you want, but it's just how it goes. I do need to check some audio things, so give me a moment. You're going to hear some echo. Are you ready?
Long past, as monarchies weaken, local feudal lords grew.
Check. Check.
The first knights simply protected their lord's domain.
All right, it's echoing a little bit, but the game is audible. You can hear it better than the audio was going last night, so let's hope this works. Yeah, it's been a really, really long week. It's been quite the pain in the ass. It's not just been like a long week for me. It seems like everybody's having a bad week. Hopefully you out in the world of the viewership land is not having a bad week, but I will tell you who's having the worst week this week. You know who's having the worst week this week? It is whatever studio. I think it's Warner Brothers that is making Gotham Knights. Those guys are having a bad fucking week. I want to put that out there. First and foremost, they just announced today Gotham Knights are going to be locked at 30 frames per second. And then that will ever be... I guess maybe there will be in the future, but as anytime soon, there will not be like a PS5 or an Xbox Series X version of it to do all the extra cool stuff that it needs to do. They're not going to have that. That's first. Then they announced that as additional free DLC later, a game which, honest to God, looks like it needs to be 4 players all the way through it, right? Because you have 4 characters. You're going to clean up Gotham together. They're going to add a 4-player arena mode to it later on, and they're like, hey, everybody, you just need to, you know, play it 4 players. We didn't do it the right way, but we're giving it to you, so shut the fuck up. That's basically what they said. So I'm telling you right now, Gotham Knights and Warner Brothers is having a worse week than I am. And that was the moral of that story. So there you go. There you go. That's where we're at. That's what's going on. Yeah, it's just been so shitty this week. Seriously. I don't know if it's like a full moon. Fucking everybody's just crazy. I'm not sure which it is. It's definitely something. Something in the water. I think there's something in the water. Maybe. Maybe there's something in the water. But yeah, let's see. Where are we at? I'm going to do a couple more things here. I'm going to pop out chat for YouTube because we're streaming on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Okay. I'm going to pop out chat on Twitch. Because we are streaming on Twitch. Because of how late it is and what's going on, I expect no one to be here. And I'm just going to leave this on Facebook in case I need to see comments. So there you go. We're set up and ready to go. The music is blaring. We're going on. I don't have a lot to say tonight, so I don't imagine that we're going to be doing... I'll turn this down for right now. I don't imagine that there's going to be too much in the way of commentary. I just need to start this game so that we can essentially get it over with. Everything says that it takes about 8 hours to beat it, and I would like to finish this game. I have finished it in the past. I'm pretty sure I did. I remember getting to the end. Got real far in this game. But it has been... This came out in, what, 2001, 2002? It's probably been that long since I've really sat down and messed with it. I've screwed around with it a little bit since we got the RetroTink 5X, trying to make it look, you know, presentable and decent and visible. And that's what's amazing about what's going on right now is this game is normally so dark when I put it on my TV. If we just hook it AV straight up to the TV, it is so dark that the first area where you're in Homie's cottage, his little hut, you can't see it. So that's not a good way. So we'll have to see. I can see it now. I can read that says continue new game and options, and I can even go down to new game and we can make that work. So, but yeah, now that I can play it again, I guess I'm playing it again. So I want to spend a couple of days and get through this. And then we'll see how it goes from there. So yeah, let's get into it. There we go. We are not going to continue. We're doing a new game. We're just going to save file 1 it. We're going to overwrite it, start a new file, get going.
What just happened? I felt something strange.
Ah, he must really like you. You won't be able to leave now.
Who's there?
Now, don't get so excited.
Wow, that got real dark.
I'm just an old man. I just came to gawk at the man crazy enough to come here.
You don't seem like a monster.
Oh, but I am.
Of course not. What is your name?
Leon.
All right, we're going to get some real volume behind the game tonight.
You're not Baron Leon Belmont.
Just Leon Belmont. I have given up my title. And you, old man?
Pardon me, Lord Belmont. My name is Rinaldo Gandolfi.
You can call me Leon, and I will call you Rinaldo. Don't call me Lord. We're equals now.
As you wish. Now, please follow me to my cottage. I want to talk to you.
After the cutscene here, I will catch you up on all the things. Why they speak to each other the way they do, and what it is that's going on.
Wait here a moment. There's something I want to give you.
Rinaldo, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Why are you living in a place like this?
I have unfinished business with Walter Bernhard, the master of this forest.
Unfinished business?
Not worth mentioning. I owe him.
Well, I won't ask any more, but you're not in danger living so close to him?
It seems eternal life is extremely boring. He enjoys playing at cat and mouse with the hunters that come here, though, of course, there's no way that he could ever lose. He thinks that my helping hunters makes the game more fun.
I see. But what do you mean by there being no way he could lose?
Vampires are loved by the night, and this forest is locked in eternal darkness. He has never been defeated.
Well, that may be so, but I must go ahead and face him.
Did he take someone precious?
Yes, he abducted my betrothed. How did you know that?
Yeah, I made it
It's what
brighter.
he always does when he starts the game. You came unarmed. Your courage astonishes me.
I do have a weapon, just not my sword. That belongs to the company, and I left it behind when I gave up my title.
Honest to a fault.
I heard that many hunters have met their end here. If that's the case, getting weapons shouldn't be hard.
Take this with you. It will help you against monsters.
What is this?
A whip made with alchemy. It's stronger than any dead man's discarded sword.
Alchemy. I'm not familiar with that word.
Not surprising. The field experiments with the principles of God's creation of the world. The only person who truly understands it is Matthias.
You know Lord Kronkvist?
I have known him longer than you have. His family has a book of secret arts, originally handed down orally.
Now it's a book.
Secret arts? I never knew.
Of course not.
That's why it's
Only
secret.
a handful of people in this world know about it.
That's what secret means,
There
yo.
are some who consider alchemy to be heresy.
I see.
Are you one of them?
Sure, why not?
No.
Oh, wait, my bad. That was the wrong answer.
If you are an acquaintance of Matthias, you are trustworthy. I will use this whip with gratitude.
Put your left hand out.
My left hand. Like this?
You put your left hand in. You put your left hand out.
Don't move now.
You put your left hand in. And you shake it all about.
That should do it. You can put it down now.
Okay, so now we put our right hand in.
What was that?
Wait.
The gauntlet is enchanted now.
A spell?
Some enemies' attacks release a special power. If you block them with the gauntlet, you can gather that power.
What can I do with the gathered power?
You'll be able to use magical relics by releasing that power.
Magical relics?
Right. Those who excel in magic can use them. I have cast the spell so that you can use them as well. I have some. You should be able to obtain them in the castle as well.
Cool story.
I understand.
Right now, this is all I can do for you.
You can hear this, right? We're not having another audio problem like we did yesterday.
Ronaldo. Thank you.
Wait a minute. I forgot to tell you something. The door leading to his throne is guarded by 5 monsters.
5.
So I will need to defeat them first.
Count them. 5
That's
monsters.
right. That's essentially the test you must pass to fight him.
What a bothersome.
I told you before. To him, this is a game.
I realize that, but
If you have troubles, come back here anytime. They won't be free, but I'll keep potions on hand for you.
Just so everybody knows, this is just
Thank
a game to me,
I
too.
appreciate it.
It's a video game. It's called Castlevania, Lament of Innocence. It's just a video game. All right, so this area out here, the last time I tried to play this, you couldn't see anything. Anything at all. So let's catch you up on the story, because there's an intro here. So, Leon Belmont here used to lead an army for the church. And his fiance got kidnapped by a vampire. And he begged them. He was like, yo, dog, let me go fight him. Let me get her back. And they were like, nah, dude. Vampires are bad news and against God, so you can't do that shit. So he went, nah, fuck you. And he threw his weapon on the ground and decided to walk away to go help her. That's why he showed up without anything and didn't do anything. The whip that the guy just gave him is not the vampire killer. It's just an alchemy whip right now. But that may change as the game goes along. This is actually the first game in the line of story of Castlevania. And it is a very good story, so let's go through and do that. To answer your question, Black Wolf, what's good? The answer is nothing. In the immortal words of ODB, the old dirty bastard, when asked on Total Request Live in 1998 what he's going to do to give back to the community, old dirty bastard responded with the answer to your question. ODB, what are you going to do to give back? His answer was nothing.
Sarah, wait for me. I'm coming to save you.
All right, we're going to go save his fiance. That's why he's here. Castlevania. Castlevania. Always a good word. I do like that. It's an October kind of mood, right? Also, this game has one of the best soundtracks of any Castlevania game ever. I'm just putting that out there right now before we get too far down the road of, holy shit, this soundtrack's amazing. Alright, we can go in the side door here, and it's a save point. Anytime you see a blue door like that, it's going to be a save point. And there you go. Yeah, today has been an absolute shit day to cap off an absolute shit week. And it's just exciting. Dude, I want to see now. Like, when did this game come out? I'm looking at the box. Give me a date. Give me a copyright date. I'm looking at the box. This came out in 2003? No way. Wow, this was way late. Way later than I thought it was. I thought this was earlier than that. 2003 means they should have done a couple things by this point. First off, they should have cleaned up the control, which isn't the worst, but it's definitely not as good as some other games of the time. They got to clean up the graphics, which they're not that bad. They're not glorious like, you know, God of War was later on, but they're not that bad. They're not great, but they're not horrid. And then, so it's control. I was talking about this last night playing Sly Cooper. The three things that you know, all games of 2001 PS2 had in common. Bad control. Pretty washed out graphics compared to what came on later. And no game was more than 8 hours long. And this game is also not more than 8 hours long. Or so I've been told. And I'm now going to introduce you to the worst mechanic in this game. Are you ready? Here comes the worst mechanic in this game. That just told us when we walked in here that the rail can be grabbed on with that move. So if you jump and you hit it with a whip, you can grab onto it. But you have to do it in exact timing to get it right. And it is a pain in the ass. You'll see some of those puzzles coming up here in a minute. I also want to use the second joystick to roll away from guys, and that does not exist in this game. That is a later game mechanic for games like God of War. If you look at the history of 3D action games on the PS2, it basically starts with Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry 1 was like the first crazy, wow, look at this, it's, you know, 3D action in a way. It's very, very good. But it wasn't, you know, tremendous, right? Like every version after Devil May Cry 1, people don't like 2 for a lot of reasons. But, I mean, it still played better than 1. I think, anyway. Look at this. Here's that whip mechanic. We got to keep going. It's kind of a pain. But there are lots of places where you have to maintain that long enough to not fall to your death. That's a pain in the ass in this game. Alright, so we're going to learn how to use relics right now. We're going to block this. Now that we've done that, we're going to... Wait. Which button is it? Oh, I have to get the relic first. Here we go. Now I'm going to turn the ground into fire and run around him until he dies. There he goes. But yeah, so Devil May Cry was probably the first. This game falls under the category of Devil May Cry 1. You know, it's about that time frame. The next one was, of course, God of War. And then God of War 2 was different than that, so it probably took a couple steps forward even from there. So this is essentially the area we're going through right now is the tutorial. We have now gone through said tutorial. And if we look at the map, you'll see we'll just be going around again, so we're not going to do that. Now, on the other side, there was a metal grate that had popped up and was blocking our way forward from the other side. When we go back there, having done the tutorial section, it should be removed. So we'll save it again real fast and get moving. Some very hard fixed camera angles in this game make it somewhat cumbersome to traverse. But overall, it's not the worst video game of this genre, this type of game. Now, they did another one on the PS2 and the Xbox called Curse of Darkness, which is like 5 years after Castlevania 3 of all the silly things in the world. Curse of Darkness and this game, very, very loosely this game, contribute to the Castlevania anime series that they did on Netflix. They mentioned this game at one point, and then the Forge Masters in the anime are actually from Curse of Darkness, and then the main characters are all from Castlevania 3. So if you've never seen the anime before, now you're all caught up. You know what it does. There's an arena down here at the very bottom that I cannot access. Well, I can't do anything down there yet. I could run all the way down there, but it's just a long time for nothing. So here we go. Let's go to Area 1. Things I didn't want to do right there. Didn't want to get hit in the face. But I did get hit in the face, so now we're going to just move on and live with it. See that great organ music? Now we got actual, you know, bass. Some choir to it. It's good stuff. We actually do need the money. We're going to have to warp out and get some potions and other thing to help keep us alive as we go through this. We go back to that guy's shack at the very beginning, and he'll sell us all sorts of good stuff. Oh, that room next door looks like a dead end. Let's go check that out before we move up. Oh, I love this soundtrack. I really do. Come on, pick that up. There you go. And no matter what anybody thinks about this game, here's the greatest true statement that you'll ever hear. Everything is better than Castlevania's first foray into 3D, which was Castlevania 64. This game is eons, light years beyond what that game was. I think the two games were only separated by like 4 years, 5 years maybe. And this game is light years beyond Castlevania 64. You didn't even know they had one for the 64? They had two of them, actually. So they had Castlevania 64, which was a complete dumpster fire. There are people in this world who brag about having beat Castlevania 64, but it's more for the street cred that they've beaten the most miserable game ever. It's not because, you know, they accomplished something. And then they did a remake of it. It has, I think it has everything that the N64 version has on it. Plus it has some new levels, some new characters, and that one is called... what is that one called? Legacy of Darkness. You can play as a werewolf in that one. Clearly a very Castlevania thing to do. And it is a dumpster fire. Wait. I want to see if it'll come up. Hang on. Let me bring this up for you. Yeah, Legacy of Darkness is what it is. Here we go. Let me see if I can bring this up for you. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's see how this game plays. You ready? This is Castlevania 64. Yeah. I don't even think this game had lock on. Like, you had to get lucky when you hit it. Yeah, I'm going with no bueno. I'm going with no thanks. There's platforming sections to it where you have to, like, jump around on, like, a boat. It's just, oh my god, it's a disaster. It's just a disaster. Yeah, to go from that to this is pretty impressive. It was a new system. It was more powerful as a new system. I can understand all that. But it was still pretty early on PS2. I mean, it was Gen 2 for sure. Definitely wasn't Gen 3. Might even be like late Gen 1. Now, when I say that, when I say Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, I'm talking about PS2 games, but there are definitely generations of games on every console. Like, you go look at launch titles, go look at the very first game that came out for PlayStation 2, and then go look at the very last game that came out for the PlayStation 2, and they don't look the same. So when I say that this is a Gen 2, maybe late Gen 1 game, it's because they hadn't learned how to do a whole lot of stuff for the PS2 effectively yet. Yeah, go look at something like God of War 2 and then go play SSX and go, all right, one of these things is not like the other. Now, in fairness to that, you know, it's not their fault or anything. I'm not blaming them. Like, you have to, you know, learn what you're doing. Take some time to do that. It's just the simple fact of any console. Go play Perfect Dark Zero and then go play the shit that was coming out at the end of the life of the 360. Go play one of the Batman games, right? You go play Call of Duty 2, then go play Call of Duty 4, and then go play like one of the 360. Go play Destiny on the 360, you know what I mean? Like, they're all very different. Every system goes through that. And the PS2 was no exception. Okay, we need to get up there. Oh, look, we can't get up there yet. That's definitely where the door is. All right, we cannot go over there yet, so let's go the other way. Perfect Dark Zero didn't even look like a 360 game. I know, right? Madden 2006, right? I think the best looking game on the 360 when it launched was actually Geometry Wars Evolved. That's how strange that one is. Hit me. Retro wants to know how far I am. We just started. I'm still in the first area. I started streaming 36 minutes ago, so you can figure it out from there. I blocked that. See, like that. Alright, this is not funny anymore. I'm gonna have to run it back for some potions a lot sooner than I wanted to. That's okay. I blocked that too. See, there you go. Well, that's fun. There's nothing up here. No, we're gonna run back down that hall. We're gonna keep moving forward. It's interesting, I think, to think about. When did Perfect Dark came out? Perfect Dark came out in like 2000, 2001 on the N64. It was really late in the system, right? And then if you think about it, Perfect Dark Zero came out in 2005. There are only 5 years between Perfect Dark and Perfect Dark Zero. People treat it like it's eons of time, but 5 years really isn't that big of a gap. And in that time frame, we got all sorts of crazy stuff. Like, in 2004, that was the year of the graphical enhancement. 2004 made a huge difference for everybody from that moment forward. In 2004, we got Doom 3, we got Half-Life 2, World of Warcraft came out, so there was a huge network advancement at that time. There weren't a lot of MMOs before WoW. There were a couple. You know, EverQuest being the grandfather of everything, right? Fear, which was hugely popular and extremely graphical. I mean, it had a lot of intensity to its graphic content. Not just from, like, because it's scary and the little girl is freaky as hell. But Fear 1 was like a powerhouse. You had to upgrade your computer at that point to play a bunch of stuff. Far Cry 1 wasn't far after that. That was a big upgrade, too. You know, we went from games that didn't require video cards to games that required video cards, games that required entire CPU overhauls. You know, in a matter of 8 years. And while consoles have always lagged behind in that way, they still benefited from it enormously. So the reason why the 360 could be what the 360 was, the reason why the PlayStation 3 could be what the PlayStation 3 was because of that, you know, insane 2004. And this came out in 2003. It was early 2003, but it was still 2003 nonetheless. Excuse me. All right, we're gonna hit the save room right here. I don't think that the save rooms in this game... Oh, they do refill your life. Okay, good. I needed that. Remember, I mean, there's all sorts of things that benefit from this. So remember that this system was one of the last PlayStations to use memory cards. Everything after this had internal hard drives, you know? Things like that make a hell of a difference when programming and making games, you know, crazy better. The launch of the PlayStation 2 in 2000 until, you know, 2007, 2008. It was just the thing that you did. It's just how games were. Alright, let's pick up all this money, because I'm gonna need it. So that's your sub-weapon for the axe. I think we'll take the axe. Oop, there's a door upstairs we gotta get to. I'm gonna go check out this side first. Probably get some good item. $250 works for me. But yeah, I figured if I could get started, you know, get 2 or 3 hours into this tonight. 2 hours works for me. 3 hours works. I was stupid late getting on. You know, at least it's a start. We'll get started with the game tonight, then move up. Check it out, it's a Peeping Eye. For those of you who've ever played another Castlevania game, that should look very familiar. Any other Castlevania game. The Peeping Eyes have been in Castlevania since 1. Like the very, very first game. More bags of money. Only way out of this room forward is through this. Something else I do like is take a look at the arrows on the door. When you walk up to them, they'll tell you if you came in or you're going out. Another oldie buddy goodie. Red skeletons always get up. So yeah, you can see how the arrows are pointing to the door. That means I didn't come through there. If they were pointing away from the door, that means that's the door I came in there with. Or from, whatever the hell I'm trying to say. Ow. Yeah, I just got blasted by that thing twice. Ouch. So yeah, in the case of this room, the red skeletons are there more to be annoying than they are to do anything else. Alright, so by stepping on these little plungers, we are activating doors. Now that's actually a different door than the first one I activated. So hooray. I'm gonna need to actually go back down and work through this area over here. Ow. I guess I really didn't need to kill that guy, but I did it anyway. Use the magic ticket and go back out. And I'm gonna buy all those potions I promised to buy. Since where I needed to be was actually closer
You've done well
by
to
going
come
outside
back.
than it was
Is
running
there
all the way
anything
back.
you need?
Might as well. Don't take any risk this way.
What would you like? Is this okay? Would you like anything else? Is this fine? Yes, certainly. Is this okay? Yes, certainly. Is that all?
Don't push yourself too hard.
Thanks, homie. Take it under advisement. So I've got one magical ticket I can warp back with if I need to. I've got 2 high potions, 9 normal potions. I'm going to hit a save room when I get inside here, and that's going to make all my health refill, and everything will be better. So, another thing to watch out for in this game. You ready? You ready for the old school? If you die, wherever you last saved it, that's where you're stuck. So don't die and save often. That's the trick here. It's that old school. It's not like, oh, I walked in that room, the game auto-saved like modern games do. This is not that game. I can also tell you there will come a time where I will die when I did not mean to die, and I will not have saved, and I will become very, very angry. I can already tell you that's going to be a thing. All right, back we go. All right, let's go. Saved it as close as I can get to it, but yeah, I don't think you guys heard me before. I think the microphone was on mute. Did you hear me when I say that the, No, you did hear me say that. That this game is don't die and save often because you're screwed otherwise. It's got an old school way of doing that. I can never tell if the audio's on or anything anymore. It's also worth mentioning, and he did talk about it when he was talking to the old guy at the beginning. The guy who's the vampire of this castle is not Dracula. It's some like Frederick, I don't know, whatever his name is. But it is not Dracula. Autosave is nice, but sometimes it's annoying as hell. It's very true. It is. But there are some days that, you know, manual save is more annoying. I will not deny that. Forgetting to save before you get your shit canned, you know. Never fun. Having to go back 2 hours worth of work because you were a dumbass? Yeah, that's old school games at their finest, right? Having to keep Final Fantasy VII on for 8 or 9 days because you never picked up a memory card, and if you turn it off, you're gonna lose everything? Yeah, that was not the finest hour of save. Let's be honest. Fleeman! Anybody who's ever played a Castlevania should also know who these guys are. Got him. Ah, this room is fun. I started too early right there. Alright, get enough potions to fill up there. Getting drops for potions is nice. I don't see that very often in this game, so that's some sort of exciting. I'm gonna go back behind me. I mean, it's nice there's a save room right here I can fill up on as well. Save it just to be thorough. This game to me feels a lot like Circle. There's not a lot of frills to it, not a lot of gimmicks. It's just, you know, we're cruising through the level. The map will tell us everything that we need to know. Just keep pushing through it. You'll get through it. Actually, you know what? I think I'd rather have the holy water. Let's switch it. There we go. Not a bad sub-weapon, right? I think I got them all. Nope, missed that one. More door plungers. This is very good. Seems to be locked. You need a yellow dragon key to open it. All right, so now this side is done. We're gonna need to go down here. We got a turn. Yep, we got a turn. Alright, well that doesn't help me. Missing a door right down there. Look at that, there it is. I bet this will open that door. I guess it's a good thing that one's not too far away. Yep, going the right way. Doors open. Alright, that wasn't fun. Those guys beat me up pretty good. There we go. That was the wrong button. No door under here. That's fine. Like I said, it's just a methodical thing. Go through this place, then go to the next place, then go through this place to go to the next one. Now I am glad I came this way. Yep, didn't miss anything else. Okay. Got $250 for killing that thing. Not bad. I feel like this one room gets the best of me every time I come in here. Which is why I should probably stop fighting in here. Do something different. Ah, I remember this. Because it was so annoying. Ready? You have to do that fast enough to get through that door before it all turns itself off. It's annoying as hell. And there we go. Now we got the cross sub-weapon. What a nice defensive sub-weapon. All right, we gotta go down some stairs. And the music can get even more awesome now. Ow. So that doesn't actually do anything. So there's a combination to get these right to open these doors. Both doors moving forward from this point are blocked. I accidentally opened one. Okay, cool. HP max up. I will definitely take that. Thank you, video game. That was very nice of you. Nothing else in that room. Alright, so now we gotta go back and try all the combinations to open this other door. Like, there's nothing in here to indicate what it would take to get through it. Did I just open the other one? I did. That was total luck. That really was total luck. I have no idea how to open those doors legit. All right, moving up. In midair, more advanced combo attack. That was very nice. Bloody Cape converts damage to hearts. Okay, so now damage will convert to hearts, I hope. And there's nothing else up there, so we gotta go the other direction now. Kind of figured I'd get hit at least once in here. Little mini cross drop, that's nice. I guess I got everything from the puzzle turns there, the statue puzzle. Lots of hallways. Ow. Oh, good. That looks bad, right? That door's got like evil shit on it. Oh good. We have a boss fight. Okay, I just knocked out one of these things. They're eyeballs, I guess. I mean, this looks like a boss, right? Okay, so now I busted all of the eyeballs. Now what do we do? Do I have to kill that thing? Okay, now it's gone. Oh, it just moved, okay. I think I beat it. Okay, that was not just a regular little enemy. Okay, remember now, doors with some shit on it means something. Blue orb. Where's this gonna take me? Oh, what the hell?
Welcome. What would you like today? Is this fine? Yes, certainly. Is this okay? Would you like anything else? Is that all?
Means some serious shit might be happening? I know,
What would
right?
you like today? Anything else? I appreciate your business.
Maybe that's the end of Area 1. Maybe that was the actual boss, right? It's like Tekken, get ready for the next battle. Yep. There you go. How about them apples? So yeah, that's how it works. We break it down. One of those orbs fills up. There's 5 of them there total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how we open the door to final badass, the vampire. My only question is, I didn't get everything there was to get in that other area, right? There was a hallway I could have turned down just before the boss fight. There was probably a save room right there just in case, you know, I got myself assassinated. I accidentally-ed my way to the boss instead of, you know, the other thing. Yeah, it says cleared. Remember, there was a door I couldn't get to and open over there because I didn't have a key? I still don't have that key. That one right there. I don't know. Explore that last little area or fuck it, let's go. It does seem like a long way to run. See right there. Didn't go through there. Didn't go down that side right there. I'm already in here. I'm just gonna go look for it. But other than that one locked door, I got everything on this floor. Also, the music is amazing in here, so what harm does it do? I can't get up to the top area because I don't have... It's up in the air. It's like way, way up in the air. In here, in this room. Nope, not getting up there. Maybe I should just go to the next area. No, I can get there. I can get there. Let's just go. Skip as much as I can and just go. No Fleamen. Damn it, there's Fleamen.